Il mare.
The sea, so vast, stretching out before us. No streets to follow, there's such a sense of freedom. It's wonderful. It's only when you come back to port that the problems start.
In effetti, ormeggiare è un'azione che suscita qualche preoccupazione.
Especially when it comes to mooring up. Now that's something to worry about, justified too. Parking cars is simple. We do it all the time and have sensors and cameras nowadays.
L'ormeggio di un'imbarcazione è più complesso perché
Mooring a boat is more complex. We don't do it that often, and there are natural and mechanical forces that we aren't used to confronting.
ad esempio, il vento.
For example, the wind and the waves that are pushing the boat. We need to keep correcting the maneuver.
Ma non solo, perché
And not just that. Remember, the propellers push the boat forwards and backwards, but their rotation moves the bow side to side too. You can't be thinking about all these things at the same time you're mooring. Only people used to doing it all the time would. But what about those of us who aren't used to doing it? Well, there's the joystick, of course.
questo è Optimus 360.
This is the Optimus 360, the joystick created by Seastar Solutions used on the Suzuki outboards.
Basta indirizzare il comando nella direzione in cui si
All you need to do is point it in the direction you want the boat to go, and it does the rest. Software controls the direction of the engines, which are independent of each other, to the point that they can even rotate in opposite directions. There's no coupling bar, just two hydraulic pistons moved by two electric pumps.
Il software controlla l'acceleratore dei motori. Ad esempio, adesso il motore sinistro è a 1000.
The software controls the accelerator. Right now, for example, the left engine is doing 1,100 revs and the right engine is doing 2,700 revs a minute. The electronics even control the reverser, so the left engine's in forward gear right now and the right engine's in reverse, and we are sliding sideways here. Not something you can do with normal, traditional levers, but it's easy with the joystick.
Se, come in questo caso, la giornata è
If it's a particularly windy day, like today, we can make the joystick work more efficiently, increasing its potential using the boost.
Se voglio ruotare la barca,
To turn the boat, keep the lever in the middle and turn it.
se voglio andare semplicemente avanti, oppure
To go forwards or backwards, push the lever in that direction. On this rib, the Joker Boat Clubman 28, the AP version, we've got two 200 horsepower Suzuki engines. This new outboard is particularly interesting because it can host a 2,867 centimetre cubed four-cylinder engine that weighs 225 kilos. It's very high-tech. 4-valve cylinders, twin-cammed with hydraulic tension chains, phase filter, multiple lean burn mapping systems, offset transmission mast and electromechanical propeller rotation reversal, which is what we are interested in right now. All the new Suzuki 150 and 300 horsepower engines work both left and right, which means the propeller can rotate left and right, and to pick which one, you just have to flick a switch under the calendar. So as in the case of this twin installation, two identical engines can be mounted.
Ma tutto questo, che relazione ha con il joystick? Ebbene, per realizzare un piede con doppia rotazione
But
dell'elice,
what's all this got to do with the joystick? Well, the double rotation propeller needs to be pretty tough to take the frequent graphs made by what the joystick makes them do. The Optimus 360 reacts to the speed and the engine torque, easing up when it engages until the whole operation is softer, so it doesn't put so much stress on the parts or the passengers. The gear change accelerator is controlled electronically and has drive-by-wire technology, so it's comfortable and precise. The ignition key is electronic too, with a coded remote control that transmits an access code to the engine, but only when the transmitter is close to the console, at which point you just need to press a button to start or stop the outboard. The 4-inch instrument screen is new too. It can be personalised. You can choose to see the functions in digital or analogue, and the numerous bits of information supplied can be distributed across the instruments in various modes, thanks to the fact you can work on 2 areas of the display independently. For example, varying the current parameters here on the back without changing the ones above. I started off this video clip saying it's easier to park a car than moor a boat, but maybe it might just be the opposite if you use this joystick.